A very good afternoon to you. How are you doing? Hope you're fine. Everybody else at home is fine. Stay safe. Can we start today's lesson? We have only math today. So please open your course book to page number 174. I repeat, 174. Please put today's date on the left-hand side, write classwork, and we begin. Now just look at the first question. Why are these numbers important in learning about time? The numbers that I have written on the slide is written in your textbook, correct? So it's 7, 60, 12, 365 and 24. Now, these numbers are not random numbers. They are numbers that are very useful in looking at time or calculating time. So the first statement goes, I think 12 is important because it is you can write number of months in a year. The next one says 60 is important because there are, now here there are 60 minutes in an hour or 60 seconds in a minute, which is why I have just written it simply as minutes/seconds. Now the next question is 7 is the number of, I'm sure all of you know this is days in a week. Okay. Now the remaining 2, I want you to write it as homework. Done? Now I move on to question number 2. Here are some times and all you have to do is write the time in words. It's very, very simple for you now. The first 3 I have helped you with. Now 7:45 a.m. Okay, you can write it as 7:45. A quarter means 15 minutes. How 15 minutes? How many minutes are there in an hour? There are 60 minutes in an hour. So 60 divided by 4. Quarter means 1/4. So when you divide 60 by 4, how much do you get? You get 15. That's why we say it is 15 minutes to 8, or you can say 7:45. The next one is 9:15 a.m. 9:15 a.m. is 9:15. What is it? 9:15. Again, you can see 15, right? So it's a quarter, but it is after 9. So we say 9:15. The next one is 12:30 p.m. You say 12:30. So how many quarters are here? There are 2 quarters, or you say half. 2 quarters make a half. Just imagine your pizza. Yes, the small pizza that we get in Pizza Hut. Oh, wow. How many of you have not been to Pizza Hut for a long time? So, half means 2 quarters. So, it is 12:30. Okay. Now, 3:45 p.m. and 7:40 p.m. I'm sorry. These 2 are for your homework. Clear? Okay. Now, let's move on to the next question. Question number 3. It says, what happens in your school at these times? Now, although it's written in your school, we can see the last 2, that is 3:45 p.m. and 6 p.m. We are not at school at this time, right? So, we begin with 7:45 a.m. 7:45 a.m. What happens when we go for tabur and we hoist the national flag and we sing Salam Sultani? So that's called school assembly. So what happens at 7:45? It's the school assembly. Or if you are very particular, then you can say we finish our assembly. So sometimes it is long, or you can say the first period begins. That also you can write. So you can either write school assembly because sometimes it's on, or you can write the first period begins. Clear? Now, 9:15 a.m. 9:15 a.m. is when your third period is going on. Okay, the third period starts at 9:05 a.m. So it's already 9:15. So it's the third period. Now 12:30 p.m. 12:30 p.m. is the seventh period. Okay, it's the seventh period. 3:45 p.m. and 6 p.m. you write whatever you do at home. Okay. Now question number 4. Think about why timetables are useful. I want you to draw lines there and then write. Timetables are useful to know the time of travel. Now suppose you have to travel somewhere by bus. Of course not now. Now all buses and trains and flights and everything is stopped because of coronavirus. It is playing havoc in our lives, but we need to stay back at home to be safe, isn't it? Yes. Now, so we can find out the time of travel by bus or by plane or by train. What's the second use of timetable? Timetable is used for schools. Otherwise, what will happen? Maybe at 9 o'clock, I can come in, or maybe your English teacher will come in, or your Arabic teacher will come in, or your Islamic teacher will come in. So it will be all confusion, right? But you know that the moment the bell rings, what do most of you look at? You look at the jadwal. You say, okay, I want to see the timetable. I want to see the timetable. Yes. So that's the importance of timetable in school. Very, very important. Okay, to find out the lessons. And all of you, or most of you, are very happy when you have the PE period, when you have drawing, when you have IT, correct? Okay, now let's move on. What could be the other use of timetable? It could be you want to watch your favorite show or you want to watch your favorite movie. So you're going to look at the time at which this TV or maybe a football match, this TV show or the football match will be telecast. Yes? Okay, great going. Now, so that's your end of chapter 8. Now a small worksheet. There are some numbers here if you can see, and what I want is, I've given some numbers and these numbers you have to just fill in the blanks. Come on, solve them, and I want you to send it to me. Come on, some of you, I want all of you to send me your answers. Okay, stay happy, stay healthy, take care, and God bless.